on tight, folks.
Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang featuring Colleen.
Because this rodeo's just getting started.
96.3 KLLL.
But Blake's pretty...
I don't know, the funniest guy in country music. I mean, he'd be right up there in the discussion. I mean, I can't think of anybody off the top of my head that I would...
Luke
Bryan's kind of a wacky guy.
Yeah, Luke Bryan plays a lot of practical jokes. And I think Jason Aldean, him and his wife do a little bit, too.
Really? Okay. Jason Aldean, I just don't see that with him.
He doesn't seem wacky, does he?
Yeah.
But I know he does things like that. You're right, Colleen.
It's the quiet ones you have to watch out for.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Because you're not expecting it from them.
Right. That's true.
Little quiet
I don't know.
ones.
Anybody else got nominations for funniest person in country music?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm curious.
I've never thought about
That's
that
true.
before.
Let's ask the gang. Yeah, who do you think's the funniest guy or funniest person in country music? It could be a woman.
I mean, there used to be like country comedians, you know. I mean, and you always had the people like Foxworthy and Larry the Cable Guy, and all the way through country music history, there was always somebody that was kind of a comedian. Mm-hmm. Jerry Clower back in the day.
Oh, Jerry Clower. Oh! My dad used to do that. He'd go, "How?"
Yeah. Minnie Pearl, the great Minnie Pearl. She was, country comedian.
Yeah, that's right. Wow. There's
some guy named String Bean, I think, that back. I mean, this is like way back.
Wow.
In country music history. But no, country comedians. There's always been a thing. But these days, who's the country comedian? I mean, even guys like Bill Engvall and is it Ron White? I guess.
Yeah, Ron.
Didn't they used to do what was the tour they used to have?
I know I know what you're talking about.
I can't think what they called it. The Redneck Comedy Tour or something. I don't know. It was something like that.
Yeah,
anyway.
I think that's it.
Was it?
Actually,
I don't know.
I think that's it.
But you don't hear much from those guys lately either. And I don't know who's the young up and coming country comedian.
I like that lady, Morgan.
Oh, is it Leanne Morgan?
Leanne Morgan.
Yeah, she's kind of country, but she's
got a very hickish voice.
Yeah, maybe she's the closest thing. She is very funny. I like her too. So I don't know. Great question you brought up, Mudflap.
Well, thank you.
That's good.
Who do you think is?
I think Blake is. I think Blake to me wins. He's just wacky, goofy. I like it. He's just my kind of guy. Just you don't care. It seems like just boop boop. Let's do a song and do something. Make somebody laugh.
Well, that's good. All right. Well, we'll think about that throughout the morning. I don't know. Funniest country music person. Funniest person in country music in current. Yeah. Yeah, because if you Google it or put it into AI, it tells you probably Minnie Pearl or something like that. The Blue Collar Comedy Tour. Thank you, Amber.
The Blue
That's
Collar.
it.
Okay, I could have swore it was redneck, but Blue Collar. That makes sense.
Okay, yeah, that's that is it. You just don't hear as much from those guys as you used to.
Yeah,
but maybe they're just getting old. I don't know. How old's Foxworthy now? You might be a redneck if
I see him more on the Christian circuit, like preaching and different things.
Foxworthy preaching, really?
I've seen that. Yeah,
really. Wow. I'm going to the wrong websites apparently. So
now Ron White, he's still
he's
man.
still kind of out there.
Woo! Yeah. He gets going, man.
All right.
Bill Engvall, really funny though.
Yeah, Bill Engvall, he's a good one. Who's
Tater's
that just said that? Somebody was that Blue Collar? Peggy said Bill Engvall is my favorite. So she agrees with you on that one.
He got a great one of the when he had knee surgery.
Oh, really?
Oh my God! Really I don't know when he had that. It could have been number of years ago, but man, yeah, it's.
Do you remember anything from it?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
So you want to give us a little?
Well, I mean, I'll try.
Okay.
I mean, basically, he just goes in and he's having to have this knee surgery, and they have to basically put in a catheter, and so she's like trying to talk to him, like, "How? I'm a big fan of yours." He's like, "Oh, well, thank you." And anyway, and so it was. He does it way better.
Oh,
I
don't
hope
sell
so.
yourself.
Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang.
96.3 KLLL. Red, white, and blue through and through. Come on. KLLL. You ready? Let's go.
Exhausting it'd be to talk like that all the time.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
That's what I don't get that as much as I used to, but I used to get that back in the day. People say, hey, talk like you do on the radio. Okay. Hey, how's it going? All right. People go, oh, that's so cool.
I always love it.
I didn't really talk like that, but that's what people expect.
I always they always come up to me and be at dinner or something. They'll be like, "Oh, are you Mudflap?" I'm like, "Yeah." Say something funny. Your mama. I just don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm like, yeah.
Colleen, you've been on the radio less time than Mudflap and I have. I mean, combined, we've been on the radio for 273 years.
Yeah,
but
that's right.
No, not quite that long. But you haven't been on the air as long as we have. Do you get that kind of stuff since you've been on the radio? Do people say something like, hey, say something funny, or hey, talk like you do on the radio? Do you get that very much?
I do not get that.
Really? Okay.
That's
All right.
because you're normal.
People respect
like
you. Yeah.
I'm just me.
Hey, radio dork, say something like you do on the radio. See, we get that a lot. So yeah.
Or either,
what are you gonna do?
boy, you're not anything like I thought.
Right.
I'm like,
right.
but what did you think I was? Right. Well, you're not anything like I thought you were.
I know. You're right. Isn't that funny? No, that usually only works the one way, though. People never think about that. But no, you get that a lot. That's the worst thing in radio is, man, I had you pictured a lot different.
Yeah, people for
And that
sure
wasn't
on me.
necessarily a flattering comment.
Well, you never know.
Oh,
if it is.
no, it's never a flattering
but
comment
you don't
with
know.
me.
You
no,
don't, and you don't even know. You're like, thank you. I think I'm not sure what. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I get the. I don't know how you put up with those guys.
Yeah, that's probably what you
that's
get.
what you
yeah,
get,
see?
yeah.
And then I love how you keep them in line.
Yeah. We
I
get
try
things like
anyway.
we get things like, oh, Colleen, she's so
Yeah.
funny the way she stands up to you guys, and she's really funny. What's she like? Yeah, okay, yeah, she's all right.
She's all right.
Yeah, we can take her or leave her.
Yeah, no, you've been. Well, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings here. So anyway, you do a great job.
Thank you.
So
You're not going to hurt my feelings, are you?
no, it's not, no. I'm just saying you do a great job.
You do.
And so that's
I try.
Awesome.
All right. So anyway, with that said, hey, this is something interesting I saw on TikTok. When in doubt, go to TikTok.
Yes.
No, this is interesting. Colleen, you're kind of a project kind of person, don't you? Do things
Yes.
around the house and things, like not like laundry and stuff, but I mean like
I do that as well.
sprucing things up and
Yes.
painting
Paint.
and doing stuff. Yeah, that
Decorate
kind
a
of
room.
that
Yes.
kind of junk. That's what I'm talking about. There's this one woman. Her name's Christy Newrootson. I think is how she says her last name. I don't know. Is that right? Mudflap Newrootson?
Newrootson, yes.
Okay, thank you. At the end of March, she had like 70 followers on TikTok, all right? Then she posted a time-lapse video outlining exactly how long it took her to repaint a dresser and mirror set that she bought at Goodwill. And it turned out it took just over an hour total. The video blew up, getting more than 500,000 views. And she only had like 70 followers at this time. So she began the How Long Does It Actually Take video series, tackling mundane tasks like cleaning the dishwasher filter, putting away 2 loads of laundry, or cleaning a floor, in a pantry, stuff like that. So it's called How Long Does It Actually Take? And I think that is a great idea. I've never seen it. I'm gonna have to go look this up.
Okay.
But do you ever notice how on those shows, like especially like if you watch like anything on like HGTV, when they're doing all the renovation, and they're flipping houses, they make it look like, just go buy a house, do a little paint, do a few things, knock a few walls down, boom, sell it, make a big profit. It only took 1 hour.
Yeah,
awesome,
exactly.
And or just the same thing with like American Pickers. I've always watched that show, and they go. It just makes it look like they drive a few minutes, pop into a place. It's got amazing treasures. They buy a bunch of stuff. They flip it for money. How long could it take? But they don't show the hours of driving and going places where you don't find anything. And so this is really a good idea. How long does it actually take? So like if you were going to do the series, like when you repaint a room or something, how long does it usually take you to do that?
To repaint a room,
Like a bedroom or something, yeah.
an entire day if
Okay.
you do it correctly, where you're taping off. Well, it kind of
Describe
depends.
this taping off.
Yes, taping the baseboards, and then if you have crown molding, you have to tape the crown molding.
Oh my gosh.
And this one bedroom the last one I just recently painted, I had the baseboards and 1, 2, 3, 4 different crown moldings that I had to tape, because it's a tray ceiling and each tray had a crown molding, so I had to tape a lot.
Wow. So it took you like one whole day though
One
to do
whole
that?
day.
Okay. Well, that's actually not bad for all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you could have done a time-lapse video and it would have looked like it took like, 7 minutes or something.
I
But
wish it was that easy. But just think about how much time you're what do you like? Set up a camera and it's just videotaping you, or do you have somebody else that's videotaping you? I mean, think about what a boring job to videotape somebody painting a room.
Well, I guess you just set up a camera like on a tripod or something.
Yeah.
Just you set it up and just let it roll while you're doing the work. So yeah, just with an overall view of the room. But I've thought about this before because this is a great idea. But because I see stuff all the time where people make things look easy, and I thought, man, I need a series where some guy's just trying to do things. And he runs into the normal things that everybody runs into. It's like the time I tried to repair my own lawnmower. I thought, how hard can this be? I mean, really. So I went to YouTube, found the exact mower I had, and I think I had to. I'm trying to think what I was trying to do. It just needed overall, had to change a filter. I think it needed a new carburetor. And I'm thinking, I'm a smart guy. I could figure this out. So I go watch this YouTube video, and I'm going, okay, yeah, I think I got this. Get some tools. How hard can it be? So I get my phone out and I start videoing every single thing I do, of everything I'm taking apart. I put all the parts down in one place, and have them organized in the order I took them off. And I'm videoing that. So I've got, I'm videoing things that I'm doing. And so I have a complete record so I can, if I run into trouble, I can go back and see how something was assembled.
Man, smart.
Yeah. But the video of the guy doing this stuff, it was one of those typical things. Yeah, all you do here is you get that, you take that off right there, set this here, then put that there, you replace it, then you tighten that back up, and what you'll do is, and it's like 5 minutes, and I'm thinking, okay, I can do this. I went out there in my garage for about, it was a whole day. Finally, I'm out there, and I'm like, this sucks. Bam, throwing tools. Oh my gosh, I can't, because I couldn't get it back together.
Yeah.
I ended up just having to pile it into the back of my truck and take it to some lawnmower repair place here in town. And I just walked in. I said, hey, listen, you know what? I'm that guy. Tried to do this myself. It's a disaster. Here, take it. See if you can do anything with it. The guy kind of chuckled. Yeah, we'll get it running for you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Just call me when it's ready. Man, I left. I was like so mad. I haven't tried that again. But my point is, you watch videos and they make everything look like it's just so easy. Just do this thing. Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah.
It never works out that way. You don't have the right tool. Something's stuck and it won't come off. I mean, it's always a thing with all that. So doing a video series of, hey, I'm a regular guy trying to do this stuff, this is the reality of what it's really like. So don't believe these other people. They're going to make you, they're going to bamboozle you into thinking you have the skill sets to do this. You don't. Here's what it really does.
Well, and then what's the likelihood that the YouTube video you were watching was your exact lawnmower? Because, it's like parts, but they might have, have an extra part or a part that says, well, my carburetor's not over here, it's over here because it's a different year or something.
Yeah, but I found the
Your
exact model. Yeah.
Dude, I was trying to help you out here.
Things it says how long does it actually take, so it's time-lapse stuff, and because you see all these things all the time where people make everything look easy, but she's doing it where she shows exactly how long something really does take. So something you watch a little video for 5 minutes and go, oh, that's easy, but she lays it out to where you could see, oh, that actually took 2 hours in real time or something like that. And things never work out like you think they're going to. I was talking about trying to fix my lawnmower, watch a video, guy has the exact mower, exact model, everything. Few tools here and there, does a few things, boom, done. Hey, so I do it, and I can't. I end up carrying the pieces into a lawnmower repair place, and I'm just like, hey, look, I don't know what I'm doing, and I just had to fall on the sword there. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm an idiot. Please fix this for me. Have you noticed things like this happened to me on Saturday? So I go to Abilene on Saturday to watch my my little niece play softball, and so we get there. And it's like a campsite. I mean, there's fold-up tent. There's all types of ice chests. There's these fancy rocking lawn chair things with like shock absorbers. And, I mean, it's like crazy. It's like a full-on campsite for this softball tournament. Wow. And I was like, man, when my son was playing baseball, we were going every weekend and going to, out traveling, going to games all the time. Just took maybe a bag of snacks or something, but it's got very complex over the last probably 10 years or so, I think. But my point here is, what I'm leading to here eventually is things that don't ever work like advertised. So they have this fold-up tent, just those typical tents you set up when you go, and so like a canopy kind of tent, And after the game is over, we're walking back, and my niece Heather, her husband already had to go back to work, so they got all of this stuff, big old wagon and toys for my nephew Boone. I mean, just all this stuff. So Kathy goes, "Do you want us to help load all this up?" Which was the right thing to do. Let me just say straight up, it's the right thing to do. I was just like, I got to drive all the way back to Lubbock, and oh, God, okay, there's a lot of stuff here, but okay, yeah, let's get in there and do that.
Yeah.
So we start loading things up into the wagon, and it's time to get this tent. So we get that, finally figure that out, how to, get the leg. I mean, it's a whole nother process.
Those tents are a nightmare.
And there's always one side of it that doesn't
want to go. Yes.
Yeah, the three legs work perfectly, but it's that one.
Yep.
You're like, and you're trying to get it, and it's just not working. Finally, we get that.
There's a lot of little kids around, so you have to watch your words.
You have to say nice words. Yes, yes. I love this button. So finally we get that all done, get it all folded up, and the one thing that never, ever works like it's supposed to, where's the bag for the tent? Oh, it's over here. You get the bag for the tent. Somebody holds it, and you're trying to get that tent, folded up tent thing into the bag.
Good luck.
It never goes. Why can't they make those bags a little bit bigger so it always fits? Because it never goes back in the way that you would think it should.
Because they compress them when they put them in there, and then when they come out, all that.
So, after you've wrestled with getting the tent disassembled and that whole thing, trying to get into that bag, I mean, it is like,
I agree.
Oh my gosh, it's next to impossible.
I agree.
And you talk about frustrating. It's a stupid tent. Oh, oh man. Finally, I was like, it's not fitting in there. It's not fitting in. Let's just throw it on the wagon. Let's just take it back as is. Throw it on the wagon,
yeah.
So that's what we did. But it's just funny, things like that, never, any kind of a tent. Like if you're going camping in a tent and you got your little bag for that, or a sleeping bag. If you have a bag for a sleeping bag, you roll that up, put it back in that bag. It's almost impossible to get it back in there.
A golf cart bag. I mean, thing to go over, a golf cart cover.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was going to say, wow, you have a bag for your golf cart?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No, and you try to put that thing back in there, and it won't work.
Yeah, see, they
Air
never make
mattress,
the...
Peggy says.
Air mattress, that's a great one, too. Yeah, because they have those
air
little bags you put them in.
Yes.
You can sit there, you get all the air out, you can roll on it, you can do everything, and then tighten it and roll it up as tight as you can, and it still won't fit in that bag.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
frustrating.
Yeah,
that'd make a great video series right there. Somebody wrestling with that kind of stuff. That'd be hilarious to watch. Someone else's pain. Yeah, gosh, man. Photography background. Okay, I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Or how about this when you're around Christmas time, when you're giving your kids, gifts and stuff, like, and your wife comes to you, or, whatever, she's like, hey, we need to put this together. We need to put the, whatever it is, like, okay, yeah, we'll do that when they're asleep. And then you're
I'm also asleep.
You're still
and you're up doing it by yourself.
I know. It's like 3 a.m. You're still trying to figure out this screw where this dadgum thing. We're gonna be up in another hour. I gotta figure this thing out.
We had some of those over the years. Whenever we lived in Idaho, in Boise, my brother he lived in Salt Lake City, so we went Utah, so we weren't too far from each other. And so we would just invite my brother over for Christmas because he was the handy one. But him and Michael actually had a lot of fun putting together scooters and bicycles and things like that over the years.
Yes,
but that's what they would do. They would just sit up, grab some bourbon, smoke a cigar and start putting together bikes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not that guy.
The more bikes they had to put, I bet by the end of the night, the bikes had no wheels.
And it was, Mommy, why is the chain on the tire? If we would have had 3 kids, that third kid would have been doomed.
Yeah.
Turn it up. Wake the fun up with Jeff Mudflap and the gang.
All right, yeah. Hey, Bacon Fest is going on. I don't know if you're aware of that. Bacon Fest is happening at United and Market Street. It's going on for several more days. I mean, Bacon Fest lasts a while, and everything bacon. They always have like special displays of bacon kind of things and things you can do with bacon. You put bacon on almost anything.
That's right. Oh no, you can.
Don't miss.
Hey, they put bacon on cakes and cupcakes nowadays.
No,
and that's surprisingly good stuff like that.
It is.
Yeah, it's that sweet and savory, right?
That makes sense because Michael went to United last night and he came home with bacon. That I had forgot it was Bacon Fest.
See, that's
it.
I went to the United also last night, but I didn't get bacon last night, though. So I should have, though. You never had too much bacon. Anyway, Bacon Fest is happening, so just like everybody to know about that. Nobody wants to miss out on the fun of bacon. Also, Mother's Day coming up on the 11th. They've got a great selection of things for moms, including cards, maybe a nice bottle of wine, some chocolates. If you get like a bottle of red wine, something like a Cab or something, you'd want to get some dark chocolate, right?
Yes.
What if, because some women don't like dark chocolate, though, so could you still get milk chocolate? Would that still go okay with a bottle of wine?
Yeah.
I mean, it'd still go okay, right? Okay. Let's see here. What else? They've also got some of the gifts, that little area, like especially in the market streets. They got that nice little gift shop area. Almost, it's like I say gift shop, but it's not officially a gift shop, I guess. But all kinds of neat little just things that your mom would like.
Gizmos.
Yeah. What's it?
Gizmos at Gizmos.
And what's it?
What's it? Yes, that's always they're.
Wasn't that Ariel? What was that on Little Mermaid? I think isn't that?
Yeah,
Did you call it a
that's right.
What's it or something?
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
I think so.
Little
Yeah.
Mermaid. Look at you putting out the animation stuff.
I'm a man. All right.
That's okay.
He has a daughter.
That was
Yes,
a good
that's
movie.
right.
I don't care. I watch it.
My daughter
Just because
loved
he
that
watched
movie.
it without his daughter doesn't make him weird.
Oh, this Little Mermaid's pretty cool. Yeah. All right. Anyway, Mother's Day. Let's just let's stay focused. Mother's Day is coming up on May 11th. Do not forget.
It's here.
Your mom. I know it's this
Man.
coming weekend. Yeah. Right.
Get ready.
That's why I'm reminding.
And the gang.
But yeah, those storms were out there to the southwest for a long time, and it felt like they were never going to get to Lubbock. I kept checking, before I went to bed, and I was like, man, they're just like in the same place or something. It was weird.
Yep.
And but yeah, they finally arrived, and I don't know how much rain we actually got, but it sounded we got
like
pretty
a lot.
good,
Yeah.
pretty good rain. So, and we still have more chances today, I guess. Is that right?
There is a slight chance
Okay.
today. I think it's a little more for the east side of Lubbock, but there is a chance.
Okay. Colleen, how are you today?
I'm fantastic. How about you guys?
We're magnificent. That is right. We're having a great day today. You love Tuesday.
I do. I
favorite
love
day?
Tuesday. You love Tuesday.
Tuesday. Hey, all right. Okay, here we go.
Friends? Wow.
Did you know? Wait. Had to do that first. The final episode of Friends aired 21 years ago on this date.
Wow.
Yeah, how about that? 21 years ago.
Goodness.
I would argue
Wow.
almost that show is as popular as it ever was today. Probably.
yeah.
Don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
I watch it all the time still.
I was watching it last night.
Yeah,
Matter of fact.
it's just always the go-to when you just want to just kind of just chill out. You don't want to think too much. You can just have it on and just enjoy, because you've seen all the episodes a million times. You know how it's going to end. There's no surprises. But you can still just watch it and enjoy it, So, with that said, how about some Friends trivia this morning?
Let's
Oh,
do it.
all right. I'm
All right.
ready.
Come on, Peggy.
This is my wheelhouse.
Okay. Okay. That's what I
Colleen?
meant.
Don't you be? I'm ready to go.
Now remember,
Okay.
this is only an exhibition. It is not a competition.
It's always a competition, Jeff.
I know. It's funny. Last night, we were watching something.
Friends.
We were watching American Idol actually, and something I can't remember what it was. Kathy challenged me on something, and I said, "This is not a competition. It is only an exhibition." And she said, "It's always a competition."
Love it.
Yes, because we say this all the time. So I was like, even you now? I was like, seriously? Now I got to come home and hear that? So, yeah, always a competition, I guess. Okay. All right. So I think, how do you want to do this? Because you're going to be, it's you against Colleen here on the show.
Bring it. I mean, I'm good. Let's go.
Terminix text line 806-900-9630 if you'd like to play along too and see if you can figure these out. We'll play together here. Yeah, Peggy is probably going to be pretty good at this, I'm thinking. So is it...
I'm going to be great at it.
I don't even think we need multiple choice on this.
Oh,
I really
no,
don't.
Jeff. I know it. Just
Okay.
You just test me the question.
So how do you want to do this? Do you want to have to just blurt out the answer?
Yes.
Or do we want to write it down?
No, blurt it out.
Blurt it out.
Actually,
Okay.
I think write it down.
No,
Because,
blurt it out.
No, I know you like to blurt, but no, write it down. You're right. Write it down. It'll be less chaotic. It'll be less chaotic. Sorry, you're going to
And
have to use
you only
a pen.
have like 5 seconds to write the answer down.
Okay, all right. We'll do something like that. I don't know if I have a. I don't know if I have any kind of a. Let's see. Okay, wait, May. Here's something. I don't know what this is.
That's
Okay,
dangerous.
I know I haven't used this. Let me see
This
if
is live radio, Jeff.
I know. Okay, yeah, I think it's a 5-second timer, actually. Okay.
I don't know
Ooh,
if my
5
brain
second
works
timer.
that fast.
Okay, it probably doesn't, but
I'm not supposed to say that. You're
I'm
supposed to say,
sorry. Did I say that out loud? I thought I was thinking that in my head.
Wow.
I'm sorry. My bad.
speaking of live radio.
Yeah, my bad. No, your brain is lightning fast.
Thank
It's
you.
lightning quick.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rip your wit. Okay, here we go. Remember, write down your answers or submit them on the Term Mix text line.
I'm officially ready.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So in honor of the final episode of Friends, airing 21 years ago on this date, here's question number 1. Which Friends character had a short-lived spin-off sitcom? Okay. Which Friends character had a short-lived spin-off sitcom?
Done.
Okay. Do you have your answer written down?
Jenna.
Who?
Jenna.
Jenna. No, Jenna from Friends, not only did she not have a spin-off sitcom, she didn't even have the sitcom. She was not... Jenna? I don't recall her on Friends.
She was on episode
Colleen,
2.
your answer?
It was Joey.
Oh, I knew it.
Okay.
I had
All
the
right.
J right.
Very good. All right.
I had the J right.
Okay. Yes, you
Carl
were
and
close.
Garrett got it.
Okay. Wow, they even got it. Jenna. Okay. You ever seen Friends?
She was on episode 2.
Oh, is that right? Okay. All right. Speaking of 2, here's question number 2. Which Friends character had a twin? All right. Which Friends character had a twin?
Done.
Yeah, I've been done too.
Okay. All right. Mudflap? Phoebe? Is that okay? I don't think that's an interesting spelling of Phoebe, but Phoebe. And Colleen, what'd you have?
Phoebe.
Phoebe.
Spelled correctly.
Yes, spelled correctly, by the way.
Matter.
Okay, but you still get it, though. Phoebe, that is correct. She had a twin. Now, bonus points.
Wait.
What
Okay.
what was her twin's name? Just say it.
Ursula.
Ursula. Oh, man, I had it. I was right there. You were just a little faster.
What show was Ursula actually on first?
Mad About You.
Yes.
Very good.
Colleen, you've got this down. Man, don't be stealing my answers. Man.
Okay, here's the last question. At which well-known store did Rachel work on Friends? Okay, which well-known store did Rachel work on Friends?
Got it.
This one's a tough one for me. Can you start timer again? Wasn't ready. So
Well,
just
I
to
know,
start,
but see, that's the whole point of the
Oh,
game.
that's
is
the whole
you-
point
you
of the
should-
timer.
I mean,
Okay,
look,
all right.
I'll give you another. I'll give you another 5
What's
seconds.
the question? What's the question?
Seriously?
Yeah.
At which well-known store did Rachel work on Friends?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Okay, show me your answer, Mudflap.
Oh. Coffee house.
Coffee house.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not really store. I understand your thought process there, but not the answer we're looking for. Colleen?
It is Bloomingdale's.
That is correct. It is Bloomingdale's. That's the store she worked at.
Oh.
Who else got
just
it?
went
Okay, see, I knew that could be tricky
Yes.
because she also worked for Ralph Lauren, but that's
Right.
not a department store. That is a division. That's a clothing line. And then she was going to leave to go to Paris to
yeah.
work for Louis Vuitton.
Don. Yeah.
You got off the plane. I got
Off the plane.
Yeah.
All right, here's
That would have
another
been funny if never mind. Anyway, go ahead.
bonus point.
Bonus. I'm ready for the bonus.
What was the name of the spinoff?
A spinoff of what?
So the first question talking about which character had a spinoff.
Oh yeah.
What was the name of that spinoff show?
Oh, Joey's got problems.
That is incorrect. That was close.
Okay.
It was just called Joey.
Oh, okay, Joey. Wow, that was right there.
Joey's got problems. I don't know why that's so funny, but it just is. Okay. Joey's got problems. Oh, man.
I was pretty close.
No, you were right there.
Take off two answers. I mean, 2 words.
2 words, and you had
right
it.
there.
Nailed it, man.
Thank
Way
you.
to go. All right, there you go. Wow. I know. I wish we had some more questions handy.